Madrid and Atletico Madrid, it must be said. But here, these two great rivals, so keyed up for this and looking to make a win. It's another race for Ramos to get back on side. Such a poor touch. Morata, who's also moving well here early on. Diego Costa was creeping in behind Marcelo. They're looking Marcelo.
In the game, and he hasn't had a particularly good tournament so far for me.
Vinicius Junior, right. Vinicius Junior, one who hopes will profit from the departure of Bale, and it's beautifully worked to Odriozola. There were times Vinicius Junior, Jovic is well picked up at the moment, and there was no finding João Felix again. Courtois in goal, throws his arms wide and says, I need a bit of help here, guys. They couldn't, so easy. Deflection on it, Courtois got down well. Modric. Odriozola.
And he's coming to a big club now.
But what about the understanding between these two boys down the left? This is a very promising development, even this early, for Atletico with Vinicius Junior. Didn't wait for Odriozola this time, and Oblak took one then. He got a stronger hand on the ball.
Well, it's Jovic, I think, trying to get on the end of it, which he's entitled to. It was a great
kind of a system for this season.
Honestly, don't know. And but I looked at the team and I saw 5 midfield players and 1 striker up front. And I thought, how's he going to play? How's he going to make this team work?
So once it played in his direction, the first time something was amiss, and everybody, it was nearly 5 thanks to Ramos there. Everybody at the time said, oh no, it's only the warm could ever have envisaged. And straight away onto the head of Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Lamar. It's a good one. Sharp stop from Courtois, completely unchallenged. Was it Savic who went for it?
Yeah, and this is awful. He has
before tonight, and here's Kieran Trippier arriving in the box. It's a great ball by Trippier, and it should again be 5.
Oh, fabulous ball, Kieran Trippier. I tell you, that was different class. Lamar would be disappointed he hasn't put that one away. Super ball in. And they bring passion to that. There's a push in the back. Push in the back.
There's Modric's Felix, who's shaping up so very well. João Felix. A new name to so many over here. Not for much longer. Diego Costa went over. It might be a penalty. It is a penalty. Star down the middle, beats Courtois, and Real Madrid would rather be anywhere else right now. It's Real Madrid 0, Atletico Madrid 5, and honestly, hardly anyone can believe this.
Well, I would say they've created at least 9. I think Carvajal's going to end up getting in instead of... Oh!
That's a bit more like it, and Oblak gets a lucky bounce back off the post. Vinicius Junior hit the post, but he couldn't squeeze it into the net, which is what Real Madrid really 4 years ago on Benzema. Luka Modric. But that's a clever ball. Better from Real Madrid. Lucas Vazquez from the edge of the box. Found Marcelo. Marcelo goes for the spectacular.
Well, it has to be spectacular because he's surrounded by red and white striped shirts, and it's...
Rich won it back. Benzema goes for it.
Well, he got up, but he couldn't hit the target with it. Does he give a corner kick? Does it come off someone else?
Still alive here, briefly.
Sergio Ramos going for the spectacular overhead kick.
It looks as though Navas palms it, but it's still alive. Vitolo onto the bits and pieces, and it's around the post and out where it can do no harm. But Eden Hazard. That's a bit more like it from Hazard, and they get one back. Real Madrid. The last touch might have been by Nacho.
I don't think he knew too much about it. It hit him rather than him putting the ball in the net. And it was good play from Eden Hazard. That's a really positive attacking role he's shown there on the left-hand side, Paul, and he needed it, and Real Madrid needed it.
That was a moment, a glimpse of the real Eden Hazard in a Real Madrid jersey. Rodrigo's cross wasn't a bad one, and Gareth Bale was in there. Bound to get feisty.
Challenge.
It always does here. People need to put their arms down. Diego Costa's in the middle of it, and he's lost the plot, as he tends to do all too often. Carvajal actually took the first hit, and he didn't like it much.
Well, that's what I was coming.
They're being shown up so badly here.
Oh my goodness. Everything went right. Paul, honestly, it should have been another goal.
This could be another big moment.
Here's a good run.
Is there to be a swan song for Gareth Bale? He'd like it.
That's class. He has that acceleration. Looks like he hardly broke sweat as he hit third and fourth gear.
How they ever got through that.
Well, one of the things they did that day.
In by Vasquez. Penalty for Real Madrid. And a fig leaf to cover some of their wounded again. He does concede again.
Well, this game's finishing 2-2 the second half. They lost the first half 5-0, but he'll say we drew 2-2.
Vasquez, deflection on the cross, all along the goal line and turned in. It's another one for Real Madrid.
Wow, that's fantastic stuff. I have to say, the shot from Kubo from the edge of the box was fantastic. That was unbelievable.
And the player credited with the goal